Hello, Victor here, restoringmercedes.com. Just want to make a quick update for customer here. This is a 95 S600. This is a European version. Car does not have ADS, it has Webasto, and it's over there. It has first gear start, vacuum activated, and refrigerator, ski pass, infrared sensors for the interior, alarm. It's pretty cool actually. All triangle, of course, and it does not have ADS. That's a good thing. I don't know if I mentioned it. So anyway, right now I'm doing the low speed fan activation because the wires, they were completely rotten. The wires look like this. It's just horrible. So here's some more. These are the wires I cut out. Now one of them I actually had to run all the way. This yellow cable right here, this one runs all the way inside the computer box, and it's soldered down under that pin right under there. That's for the fan relay. Also, what we can try doing, this is the first time I'm going to check it. We have two relays, high speed right here, low speed over here. They do get quite hot, so I'll try to maybe activate it briefly with my finger. This is one of the jobs I'm doing. We do want to connect the battery first. There goes the battery. Let's just quickly take a look. I had to take out fuse box and relay box behind, and there we have it. Low speed, high speed next. Oh, this one gets hot, so I cannot hold it for too long with my finger. Low speed again. This is great. Alright, so I do have functioning circuit now. Next thing is to put in all these relays back there, and then I'm gonna actually check up an air conditioner. Pressures seem to normalize, but because I had no low speed fan, high pressure would rise to 350 and then 350 or so. Then high speed kicks in, very loud, lots of draw, and then it just stays there. Ideally you want it to cycle from low to high, and low speed to be engaged all the time, pretty much when AC is running. Today is 90 something degrees, it has to be running, it's very hot. Okay, so far I did the brake booster line, vacuum line, all the way from brake booster. There's a little sticker down under on the line itself. See a little white sticker over there. So brake booster line splits over there into both intake manifolds, and that is done. The engine harness in the center is also replaced. That's the main engine harness. Now I did this harness. I'm going to be doing mass airflow sensor harness, and I do have a problem with molten fuse over here. That is later on, I will have to go back into the fuse box, but right now the agenda is air conditioner and cooling fan. And here's the wires. You know, there was one that goes here, so I soldered it all together, wrapped it all up. Here is the new one that goes to the fuse box. The wires pass into the original sheeting, original covering, and it ends up over here to these resistors. So looks nice and neat, and proper gauge, very heavy gauge wires used. Well, not very heavy gauge, there's a heavier gauge, but the proper gauge that were installed. And right, so that's that. Next thing I'm going to be checking on the oil leaks. Mass airflow sensor one harness. That vacuum line was broken, so I just ran it on top just to have the engine running, just to have engine run okay. And that's that. Then we're gonna go into suspension. I just finished, actually last night I finished the door lock on the driver's side door. Now door locks operate properly, more or less, although I do have some issue with alarm, but that's later. At least right now I can use the key fob and all doors lock and unlock. And I'm also going to leave it overnight to see if alarm sets off, because before the micro switch on the door lock would not engage because it was completely disintegrated in two pieces. So you probably, here's the door lock, by the way. As you can see, That's how it was. That's how I took it out. It just like came out in 2 pieces. So there's a possibility that there is no engagement on the micro switch here, so I could have the alarm triggering because of that. Or I have a trigger from the sensors, you know, the infrareds, because I don't know if they work or not, but before door locks are finished and working properly, I don't even go and look at, you know, see if those things work. Also, there is a issue with the trunk lock. Seems like it doesn't do anything. Turn the lock, nothing is opening, nothing is closing. The shade is stuck. The shade is stuck open. It hasn't been down in a long time, so therefore the motor is probably messed up. Car has metal roof, so that's probably okay. I never checked it, but yeah, the door panel is not finished yet because still have to deal with that little cell, the seat control. The amplifier to be dealt with, the radio amplifier. This radio has a remote control. This is pretty serious remote control. That is the remote control for the radio. Yes, almost the size of the radio. This is funny. I mean, it's cool stuff. You don't really see these kind of things. Check engine light is out. It's not illuminating, along with the low oil indicator, so that is that to also look into. And yeah, some other little things. I'm probably gonna deal with it later. Right now, I mean, I can't do everything in one day, so. And today it's like 90 something degrees. It's a heat wave, and as you can see, the sun is coming up on me, so I only have a little shade left right here. So I think I'm gonna just put all these relays in and then wait until I have more shade in the second half of the day and continue assembling. Also, I'm thinking of checking the wiper for the headlight. Like I said before, the wiper is not even tightened up. So as you can see, the bolt is not all the way in, so maybe it was a used one or not, because wiper in itself was just, the plug itself was just laying there. So I don't know why. That's just the way I got here. This is the headlight height adjustment. That is okay. Doesn't appear to be that the headlight was ever removed, and that is a good thing. I was the first guy removing the headlight. That's good. And the little water I was spraying around, plus the high pressure port, you know, I didn't want to relieve the pressure on gauges, so I just you know, took it off, and a little bit of course came out, just slightly, but that's going to be all washed away, because usually I release the pressure and then I'll remove the connection. So this way there's no extra, that just, you know, there's no extra pressure that pushes some coolant out during this disconnect process. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put all this relay in, put the cover back on it, get the fuse box more or less situated, start the engine, check my pressures, maybe stick the light in there for now. Although no, I can't. I gotta take the motor up. Okay, I'll deal with the motor. I'll deal with the motor, then just put it in. I guess I'll make some more videos about it later. Well, for now, this is it. This is Victor at thestorymercedes.com. Thank you for watching.